Hello and welcome. In this video I'll be showing you how to use the GBU-43 Massive Ordnance Air Blast munition in the Anubis MC-130J mod. Now after doing a little bit of research on the MOAB, I've read that it's been dropped by MC-130J Combat Talent 2s, so here we are in the guise of an RAF Mildenhall MC-130J, and all ready to load up our GBU-43. So we're going to jump inside. I'm going to show loading from inside the cargo hold. To save time, I've already started her up and we are ready to go. All we need to do is just load the ordnance. So to do that, bring up the communications menu, go to ground crew and rearm refuel, and we're going to be using this midsection here. Right click, go to bombs, and it's situated right at the bottom here, GBU-43 MOAB. So we click OK.
Request refueling.
And
request rearming.
This will take a little while before it appears. Okay, and there she is. Should start sliding forward in a second.
Rearming complete.
Okay, so there it is inside the hold, and now we can close the doors. Okay, right. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll taxi up to the end of the runway and I'll join you there. Right, so we're at the end of the runway at Colloquially, ready to roll. I've got all the data in the little computer down here for takeoff, giving me my rotate speed, which on here says 127 knots. Not sure I'll have enough runway to reach 127 knots, but this will be interesting to see. Also, I've no parameters whatsoever on what altitude to drop this MOAB at, so I'm going to go between 3,000 and 4,000. Now these are usually GPS, INS guided weapons that just use a drag chute to be pulled out of the cargo hold, and then they're left to their own devices and let gravity do its toll. But obviously that's not the case in DCS, because that's not been implemented on this mod. I'm not sure if it will do or if it can be, so just take that into mind, that you basically turn in the C-130 into a bomb truck basically, that has no way of guiding the weapons or calculated impact points or anything like that. So you've got to use your best judgment and experiment quite a bit with it, which I haven't with this, to be honest. MOABs are not really my sort of thing, but it'd be interesting to see what destruction we can cause. Now let's get this rolling. Get out of beta mode and release brakes in 3, 2, 1, go. Now interestingly enough, because we're so heavy, the aircraft isn't such a pain to wrestle with to keep straight. Okay, so it should be okay to just ease off the rudder pedals now. Okay, so the end of the runway is approaching pretty quick. I haven't even got enough space for V1. Rotate now. Oh, we're up. So gear is up. Right, so a little rundown on the weapon itself. It's in total it's 21,600 pounds, and of that 21,600 pounds, 18,700 pounds of that is H6 explosives, which doesn't leave a lot for the casing and the guidance systems, so that's an impressive amount of explosives right there. So it's a pretty serious weapon that we're dealing with here. Although it's not a ground penetrator of any kind, it's an air blast, what is known as a fuel air blast bomb. So once it reaches a certain altitude above the ground, anywhere between 5 feet and 1,000 feet, it'll detonate, and the explosive force, rather than the actual digging in and exploding, will do the damage. So it's sort of medium to soft ground targets, not bunkers or anything like that, hence the reason why it was used in Afghanistan, because of the tunneling systems and cave systems. So yeah, and also a grand total of 15 of them have been made since their conception, so they're not really in that much of a demand. Now here comes the worst part of it. Oh, I've got to try and align myself with the airfield and keep myself aligned with the airfield and drop the bomb at the right time. And if anybody's watched my videos before, you'll know my bombing skills are, well, let's just say Stevie Wonder could hit more targets than me, so we'll see what happens. If we can get this trimmed out, I can hopefully release this from a view from the inside of the hold. I think 3,500 did be alright, altitude to drop it at. Anyway, let's go to station 4, and we're inside. Let's open the ramp. Let's see how we're doing. God, veered right off. This is what I mean. There's so much to do on this mod, and only one person to do it all with. Me, myself, and I. Okay, so what about the outside view? Let's release this bad boy. Where'd it go? Oh! Hey! Success! Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay, we can clean up and head back home. Very happy with that. Okay, well, yeah, I'm a bit lost for words there. I actually managed to hit the target. Wow, destruction. Let's do a BDA. Doesn't matter about bank angle, I just want to get down on the ground. As you can see, I was fighting a bit of a crosswind there as well. look at that crater. I think I may have just found my new favourite bomber. Ooh, ooh. Right then, we can head back to Kobaletti. I'm a happy chappy. Okay, so hopefully that's been of some help to you. Unfortunately I can't give you parameters again, as I just used well, my own judgment really, and I would say normally that going with my judgment isn't the best judgment in the world. So as I say, go out, practice, and it's better released from a higher altitude, because obviously small arms fire was still able to get me at nearly 4,000 feet, so preferably a higher altitude would have been better. So again, I hope it's been of help, and as always, take care, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.